Good morning. Welcome aboard Adventure Awaits. She's a 2014 Grand Banks 43 Europa. This is Steve Fithian, Grand Banks Specialist, here to take you through the boat today. Welcome aboard. So onto the Flybridge on Adventure Awaits. So if we move up to the forward area, you'll notice that the helm seats have been upgraded to these Stid seats. They've got a high back. This is the most deluxe set of Stid seats that you could possibly buy, and they also have the integrated Garmin controls the way we saw on the seats downstairs. Normally the standard up here is a set of pomponette chairs. This is an expensive option that you'll enjoy on Adventure Awaits now. She has an enclosure up here. It's a hard glass enclosure, so these panels will come up and attach to the hardtop here. Speaking of hardtop, we have this custom hardtop built by the Grand Banks factory. Seldomly you find this on a Grand Banks 43, but this in combination with the Seakeeper gyro offers some fantastic additional cruising amenities you don't find normally on these boats. Looking at the helm, you've got upgraded Garmin size screens again. You have the joystick control with the dynamic positioning and the and then we have the Seakeeper gyro control there. The Cummins displays up here. We have just everything you could want to be able to maneuver the boat and to be able to see out of this area comfortably. You'll notice no teak decking up here, so we have the tan non-skid from Grand Banks, very easy to take care of. Down the starboard side with a large L settee. Storage is plentiful underneath here. Beautiful teak table in between. On the port side, we have a straight settee with storage below. So this makes a very nice entertaining area up here. So onto the aft section of the deck, we have a new AB center console tender with Yamaha 4-stroke, 800-pound davit crane with remote control here, wet bar with sink and storage below, and refrigerator. Otherwise, when the tender is off, the chocks are removable. It makes a great area to put additional seating out. It's very easy to access the bridge from the staircase, from the cockpit. We're here in the Salon aboard Adventure Awaits. On the port side, we have a L settee, quite comfortable, very deep. The electrical panel is back here in the end of the Salon, so you can sit there and operate any of the switches and stuff. Very simple, easy place to get to it and out of the way. Table here with leaves that fold open to make this a nice dining table. On the starboard side, you've got a straight settee with a cushion on the end, storage locker on the very end. You have opening windows, port and starboard here. So you've got great cross-through ventilation. This is all one level here. So when you move forward from this point, you're coming into the galley, and the galley is both port and starboard. The starboard section has two of the extra large fridge freezer setups on the drawers. Storage on this side underneath the helm seat, and this is the double wide Stid setup. When you look at the steering station down below, everything here has been upgraded from what was standard. Larger Garmin screens, just additional equipment, Seakeeper gyro, a bow thruster, joystick control. Everything was perfectly placed by her original owner in the original build. There's controls for the Garmin's on the Stid seat on top here. We'll find the same thing when we go to the bridge. Moving to the port side, the galley. So this section is L-shaped. You've got the 3-burner cooktop on top. You've got the convection microwave below, a bank of 4 drawers on this aft section, a large pot and pan drawer below, and then on the outboard forward section, you've got a nice under counter dry storage area, extra deep sink here with filtered water on this starboard, on the port side, and soap on the other side. Storage below here again, very well thought out. Storage above here and some custom lockers too, so this just works very well for additional storage. The utility room features a Seakeeper 8 gyro, a washer dryer, additional refrigeration, and an abundance of storage. A great area to have aboard on a boat like this. As we move forward, we go down 3 steps and we're below decks. We'll start off with the master stateroom, which is forward. It's a centerline island queen, beautifully done. Very high headroom all the way across, ocean air blind and shade on top. Very nice mirrored hanging lockers on both sides here as we walk in, and easy walk-ups on both sides. Opening ports, port and starboard, they all have screens. Reading lights up at the head of the bed. Lots of drawer storage underneath the berth and some small lockers up and around. Plenty of storage for a boat like this. Adventure Awaits is in like new condition. The two owners that she's had have kept her immaculate in every way. So looking off to starboard, we have the master en suite head and shower. The shower is a separate stall shower. There's good headroom in here. There's another opening port, plentiful storage, beautiful owner's en suite head. So coming back out into the companionway and stepping aft on the port side, we have the guest head and day head. So again, this is a nice, large, comfortable room, and it makes a great second head. Coming aft from that on the port side, we have a customized queen size aft berth. It has a filler in the center of it, so you can kind of separate it into two singles, or you can use it how we have it made up today, which is as the queen. There's a large hanging locker on the outboard side, of course air conditioning, more opening ports with screens, good lighting in here. This is definitely a modified area from what the standard would be back then, as we see many things like that as we go through this boat. The build order was an incredible custom situation for that first owner, and now in the used marketplace we can take advantage of that first owner's great ideas on top of the Grand Banks. So we're going to head down the port side deck on Adventure Awaits. So nice wide GB side decks, nice high rails, midship boarding here, so you've got the platform and the midship boarding. Again, moving forward, you just have the one step here, which is about 1 foot, and the rail moves up with you. So if you're coming up here in any kind of a seaway or docking situation, you feel very safe. The anchor windlass, typical Grand Banks, dead center, set up for 2 anchors. Got a beautiful setup here now with the one freshwater washdown inside the starboard locker, and then just good storage for extra lines or fenders either way on either side. So the rails just go right up and around. Very easy, safe place to go. So you got a nice seat up here with a cushion. Great place to come up and ride. Plentiful spots up here to be able to sit up on this foredeck, and an easy way to get up on it if you want to get to the windshield or anything else up on top here. So if you come down the port side now, and this is just an example of like the hawse holes and the cleats on this Grand Banks 43. They're all oversized, or what you'd expect on, most of our 60-foot boats, but really gives you a great safe feeling as you go. You see the outside of the opening ports here, the beautiful fitted windows, no more big window frames that are wood or anything, just an easy to take care of arrangement here. So we have this starboard side entry door access right at that lower helm. This is just a great thing for single handing. If you open the door, you're right at the spring cleats, and with the joystick control, it's an easy boat to be able to handle yourself. So moving aft, you see the starboard rail gate on this side here. The ventilation for the engine room is here, and of course we have that on both sides. And back here in the cockpit, we have storage lockers on this starboard side, and then dead center we have the engine room access. So it's very easy. We open this, we're right in the engine room. So you have access to the main Cummins engines, the pods, the Onan generator, and every other system back here. By having the engines back here, the boat is super quiet when it's running inside. So the exhaust goes outside the pod, and it's a very quiet running setup. Adventure Awaits is just an unbelievable Grand Banks 43. Please call me for more information anytime. Steve Fithian, Grand Banks Specialist. Have a great day.